Welcome to Chad TV. How are we doing this week?
Good. For those of you at home, this is the third time we tried starting this.
We're in the middle of the week. It's actually not Sunday. First time we haven't done it. It's Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we were just talking about off camera the state. We gave a State of the Union address, where things are at.
Impala Harris, 2024. That's my new name. That's one of my. Every rapper's allowed like 10 different goofy aliases. I'm taking that one.
So, I want to hear what exactly is going through your mind right now.
Shit. Well, I guess the whole world's finna hear it right now. I guess that's what this is for, right? Documenting. All right. So if you're an avid fan of Chad TV, if you're an avid watcher, viewer weekly of the Chad Rammer episodes, you'll have a feel for who I am and what my mindset is for now, and understand that I am going through a period right now of like fucking intense, I'll call it personal development, working on myself. And with that comes highs and lows, ups and downs. And so there's a few fucking things that are on my mind right now. One is that I feel like, and it's funny because I just recorded, we did what, 3 songs?
Yeah.
2 songs in a verse, 3 songs. And I felt really good when I recorded them. I felt like, it's funny, like when you record music this long, like I feel like I unlocked another level of my voice. And you could always hear that in artists, that like their sound just kind of develops the more they do it. They sound more like themselves. And I feel like I actually had one of those moments today where I just fucking stepped into the microphone and I like just didn't alter my voice as much as I have in the past or normally have. I don't know if you noticed that too. That's how I feel. So my point in telling you this is like, I feel like I gotta start fucking speaking more, speaking up. Like I'm not afraid to rap. I'm not afraid to get on camera, shoot a music video. I'm not really afraid to talk to people. But one thing is I feel like I gotta fucking turn that up like way more. Like I tried getting on camera earlier this week on my story and I felt like fucking really fraudulent. And I have no problem fucking doing it, sitting in front of the camera talking like this, being real every week. But like doing it more often in different fucking settings, I feel like I gotta really like dive into that full expression of like who I am and what I want to talk about. So that's one thing. Second thing is being more conscious, more consciously aware. I go in and out of states of super heavy, intensive conscious awareness with everything I say and do and every reaction I have. And then it's funny that even from being in a period where it's like that and it's very intensive and you literally are aware of every little thing, I'll go through periods where I lose that and I don't have any of it. Like right now I'm not being conscious if I'm saying like, I probably am. Have been reacting all day. So that's something else. And then third of all, working on myself, working on Anthony, working through personal development recently, it's an examination of our character defects. That's how I look at it. Like, what are my character defects that are preventing me from having the most memorable existence that I could possibly have for myself and for the world? Actualization. Just kind of rambling. I'm gonna fucking go with it. So I feel like where my life's at right now is I have this intense is gonna be the word of the night. Very intense, burning desire to build self-reliance up in a greater capacity than what I have it for it right now. There's millionaires that get millions of dollars in their bank accounts and then they create a pattern in their life where they lose it. You could watch School of Hard Knocks. How many of those guys made money and lost it? School of Hard Knocks is the guy on Instagram that goes around, hey, how much money did you make? Have you ever been broke before, etc. But a true millionaire is the person, because if you take away that $1 million from that person, do they have the confidence and the belief in themselves to make it back? You're staring at the camera. Are we good?
We're good.
So I feel like I've made progress in my life that I was content with, I was happy with, and I'm grateful for. But the next level for me is developing an even greater sense of self-reliance. We taught ourselves how to make music. That's you and I, right? I went from working jobs to being an entrepreneur, working in sales positions, so not getting paid for my time. That's like definitely like a step up the ladder, a rung up the ladder of self-reliance. Getting in shape, getting my own ass to the gym, being programmed by other people, other fitness programs, working with mentors, right? All that's fucking great. But I feel like where I'm headed, the next level is just that ultimate level of self-reliance. To have that internal unconscious knowingness that if it were all to burn to the ground, if everybody in my life were to die that I have some sort of reliance on right now, would I be able to build it back up? Surface level, obviously, like, the answer is yes. I'm never going to fucking kill myself. I'm never going to off myself. I'll obviously find a way to bounce back. But you could be consciously aware of it, but what about the feelings associated with it? What are the unconscious feelings? So that's what I'm trying to work on, is that core belief, that core essence, that surrender, that if it all were to burn to the ground, if Adam were to pass away, couldn't do Chad TV anymore, couldn't make music anymore, at least in here, would I have the self-reliance to still pursue this? Would I still pursue it? Would I have the confidence and the belief to still pursue it? You and I do a lot of fucking things together. We live pretty much fucking together. We don't, but we do. We're together all the time. We do a lot of things, rely on a lot of, like, how many things do we do are we relying on each other to do? Going out, little missions, little things like that, right? If fucking people that I work with were to die, like, what would I do if my family were to die? Like, emotionally, like, what would I do? So, like, these are just all, like, tough questions I've been asking myself over the last, like, week or so to start to develop that spirit and that cultivation of self-reliance at a much higher degree. And I know that it's the right answer, one, because I intuitively feel that's the path. Second of all, like, logistically, things have been aligning in my life to provide me the opportunity to build self-reliance. And then three, I feel like I've been being called, there's been, I don't know what the word would be, becks and calls to me. A lot of people have been asking for guidance and help from me. And so if I don't have reliance on myself, I can't formally fucking help other people to my greatest capacity. So I'm witnessing all of this kind of taking place. I'm sharing my thoughts. I was talking about this with Adam prior to jumping on here. But that's also the point where I feel like, at least like in a material reflection back to me, that's when everything will crystallize, if that makes sense as well. Walking this path.
All right, we're back. That was a quick intermission.
Camera battery shit the bed.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, you're in the middle of going through all that. On the other side of this, what do you want? Self-reliance, obviously, but what?
What do you mean?
Well, why even choose to go through something is my question. Why not just be okay with it? Clearly, there would be a desire there.
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, for anything, right? The emotional state that's associated with it, not necessarily like the materialistic state. So pretty much I feel like I'm just being driven emotionally to create that state of self-reliance due to what comes with that, which is just greater states, I feel like, of joy, enlightenment, peace, confidence, belief. And I truly believe like a really high level state of like material abundance as well will be on that side of the fence. We're on that side of the fence either. I don't really, I'm not just saying that cuz I don't want to say oh I'm between it. Like I feel like I'm on that side of the fence. It's more so it's more of like a subtraction process. This isn't like an addition fucking process to anything. Growing, development is not an addition process. It's unlearning behaviors more so than it is learning behaviors. So like you're not, I talked about this on the podcast with Jose I did. You're not far away from whatever it is you want, whether that's a state of being or whether it is like some sort of manifestation in the physical world. It's fucking like here you are, here it is. There's just a bunch of fucking walls that we envision in our own minds that are like limiting beliefs that make it seem like it's further away, but really like you're right next to whatever it is that you fucking want anyway. So it's just this unlearning process of like habits and belief systems that aren't fucking serving you anymore to be able to become aware of what you already are. It's crazy. I could fucking, dude, I just fucking rap 3 songs. I could fucking talk on here. It's just like, I want to be in this fucking state all the time. Like, I feel very at peace right now doing this. Felt very at peace recording. Maybe it's just like, I gotta fucking do more. I just gotta do fucking more shit like this on the regular basis. Like, that's what I'm saying. I tried to get on camera the other day and I just felt like really fucking out of place. Maybe it's like I was forcing it, but I don't fucking know. Also, probably because I don't care. Like, this is Chat TV. Like, I'll fucking cuss. I'm not trying to be fucking formal. I'm not trying to, like, constrain my message to say something specific. I'm not trying to fucking sell something right now. You know? It's interesting.
Tapping into that state.
Yeah.
All right. Any closing thoughts or anything else you wanted to discuss?
Love doing this. I'm happy we're doing this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, there's a game still to be played, right? Like, that's why we're doing this, to document this. I know I'm gonna fucking look at this like 2-3 weeks from now and be like, yo, that makes sense. So no, I don't have anything fucking further to share. No, I don't. I'm trying to like think of like what's worth diving into, what's not worth diving into right now. I think we're good where we're at right now.
I like it.
All right.
There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah. All right. Peace.